Hey YouTube, coming at you with a Water and Ice team. Swampert, A9, and Walrein. So Swampert A9 core with the Powder Snow is one of the common cores. Walrein's actually a pretty good safe swap in this. What I did was I put Powder, like the Ice answer in Walrein, and then I made Charm Ninetales because it's just, I think, so overpowered. Just with Charm, you can like kind of one or two shield anything and just kind of win, except for like steals and poisons. But so that's why I did it. You may be wondering why I'm running Dazzling Gleam. It is because I am very, very, very low on charged TMs and the Rocket Event is coming up. So I need to TM Frustration away. So I am not I am not changing those that moveset when I don't have a lot of TMs left. Anyways. The lead here, so you kind of need to switch into Walrein eventually to like try and dry out something that like weak, like rock. But you can also dry out a fighter, so it's kind of a tricky team to run. Also, never bait. I do end up catching the Surf here, which is kind of what I needed. So they dump energy and I catch it, and they pull out a Charizard. So the non-shadow version hurts me here because it now takes 3 Icicle Spears to take this out instead of 2. So even if I get another one off, it's not going to take it out. So they can just kind of farm up and come out with energy. I could shield and not have that go through, but I think I'm going to be able to live this anyways as non. Yeah. So it does go through, but it looks like they have another move. That's fine. So they're dry on energy now. So at this point, I can either come down and Mud Shot. Yeah, get that a little bit of extra energy. There, I have 2 moves coming out of this. I could just go straight Earthquake at the top. It comes back in. But they're pretty low. Yeah. I don't think this will take out. So, holy smokes. Especially if we can't hit the bubbles. But now I can just go Charm. Oh, and I run right into a... So that's kind of nice. Jellicent lead. I have seen maybe like 30 Jellicent leads in my past like 50 games. I have no idea why so many people are running Jellicent on the lead. But it was quite annoying for this because almost every single time I threw Earthquake. I think I threw Earthquake like 9 out of 10 times in this set, and or whenever I played it, and they shielded every time, which is unfortunate. So I think I'm going to try and catch on this here. Yep, so there's another Surf catch, and that's why we're all running so good, right? You can come out loaded with energy on Swampert, and you can chip, and you can just absorb the damage on Walrein. Steel counter user is rough here. I will not live a Megahorn. I was supposed to say I'd live a Drillrun. I will not live a Megahorn. I really don't want to play the counter game, have to throw 2 Hydros, so I'm just going straight Earthquake to take this out. I wanted to get out, as you saw. I was clicking on it, but I could not get out. But I do get an Earthquake off, so that is not bad. And I was trying to get out. I've got a little bit of energy, but I think at this point, let's hope it's not double steal. Hope that Charm A9 can take the rest of this out. Shadow Ball probably would hurt, so I'm going to shield this. It is just a Surf. The Surf makes this, well, Bubble Beam bait would be annoying as well, but looks like they're still going to get another Surf off. And what is in the bag? It is an Umbreon, so not TMing away the Dazzling Gleam actually saved me this game. Because I am going to one-shot this Umbreon and farm down, and they cannot believe I'm running Dazzling Gleam and Charm. Neither can I. So, take it out. This one's... You're going to get 2 Hydros off before they get 2 Cross Shops, which is great. The problem is you then kind of put yourself in farm down range if you don't want to leave. So I think I eventually... Oh, and they catch on a Walrein. So actually that's a really good catch. I believe I build back up to the Hydro, or just short of it, and just try to catch on the Walrein. Because I need some energy there. Walrein's useless against the... Walrein is useless against the Machamp. This will not take out. So even with that chip Hydro, still not going to take out. Is farm down range, but I'm pretty sure they're going to get to an Earthquake here, which is fine. Now, do I try and get a little bit more energy here? I think I do. Problem is I'm still counter down range, right? So despite getting move off, they're now at like 6, 7 counters, 8 now. So they're going to have a rock slide minimum, if not back-to-back cross chops here. So they do go straight rock slide, which is nice. What is in the back? It is an Ampharos, which a shadow version is going to hurt. I'm guessing it's Thunder Punch because I was about to say you wouldn't throw a Brutal Swing there. That extra Volt Switch gets through, and unfortunately you are half ice, so it doesn't matter if you're fairy. Shadow Machamp fears no one. Counter down. Shadow Machamp, just beast mode. So terrible lead, walrein immediately, Cobalion, hard punish. Which is okay. Hopefully I can just run, like I don't need to worry about the Dragonite in the front because A9 will deal with that quite easily. So I maybe at this point, what I'll probably do is just come in, Swampert, Mud Shot down, sacrifice it, and then just go 2 shielded A9. At least that's what I would do now looking back on it. Let's see what I actually do. Yeah, I think this is the play. I think you just like farm down. You can even bank it, like come out with energy. And they give up switch here. So they will have a superpower, so I have to respect that. But otherwise, this will be a very, very, very easy farm down. And they come in Cobalion, which I was like, okay, so what is in the back? A Jellicent. So this is not over yet because they are up shield. And if they burp bait and Shadow Ball or Double Surf, like I'm going to be taken out pretty quickly here. So I just need to do as much chip damage as I can as possible. They do straight Shadow Ball me. I thought they would Surf. They're now kind of just going for the Hex down. So I need to do as much Charm and Weather Ball damage as I can. They end up letting it go, which now puts it in Hydro range. Because I'm a Shadow, and this Shadow absolutely chunks here. And get the second one off to take it out. So Jellicent, like I said, Jellicent was on so many of the teams. It was unbelievable. Virizion, terrible lead. This is where it's tricky. I come straight A9, which can be very risky if they have like a steal in the back. I think I end up flipping switch here, but then I'm still kind of in trouble because even if I shield and flip switch, which I end up doing, the walrein also has a terrible matchup against Virizion. So you're double weak to Virizion here, even though you have Powder Snow Icicle Spears. So I shield this, have a ton of energy advantage, see what is in the back. They have a 2 shield advantage, unfortunately. It is a Snorlax in the back, and Snorlax is pretty good. I tried to like catch a move here, but I did, thinking that maybe I can bank some energy. This Pokemon is useless anyways. Maybe I can chip a few here. But with 2 shields, Snorlax, plus this game's a loss. There's nothing I can do to get out of this. So yeah, well, so this lineup's just like tough. There's not much you can do. And they go straight Sacred Sword too. So I'm like, oh, okay. They 100% have Sacred Sword, Stone Edge, because that's really the only reason you throw that. If they Sacred Sword here and then Sacred Sword there, and this game is over. Oh, they Stone Edge. Okay. I don't... maybe you do need to Stone Edge there. They still get a Sacred Sword off, so this game's... Yep. Fast forward. Snorlax is way too tanky to worry about these non-shadow Icicle Spears with a shield advantage. So no point of throwing when this game is over. So I did okay with this team. I didn't do amazing. I'm not going to say go run this team. Again, this one was almost like the sum of its parts is better than the actual team. I honestly think if you are going to run Swampert, given how many Jellicent, I don't know what's in your range right now. There's just so many damn Jellicents in my range. and they all shielded the Earthquake. So maybe I should have baited more, but the bait is so risky. Tried to do the catch like I normally do, did not work. They're going to still get a Shadow Ball off and have a ton of energy. Not looking good to start. We'll have to see what is in the back. So Charizard comes in. I'm basically 2 Ice Cold Spears, but the Powder Snow damage isn't going through and they're non-shadow. So again, this will not KO here. And they can very easily just farm, come out with a move. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't throw, because now they have to shield because they got like 100 energy. So that's an I think I have energy on Swampert. I could come Swampert. I think what I end up doing is coming Ninetales and just shielding the Blast Burn. I still really don't want to take a Blast Burn on a Shadow. It's just a Dragon Claw, so that sucks. I really don't want to take a Blast Burn on Swampert, even though it's resisted. Drapion here. I thought with like the energy advantage I'd be okay, but I'm going to lose this one too. So maybe I just should have come in, taken the Blast Burn, but I still wouldn't have gotten off, but I would have had a shield here. I still can't farm down though, so it doesn't matter. And then the Drapion's way too spammy anyways. So we are out of here with another loss. I was thinking like maybe it's not running Sludge, maybe it's running Aqua Tail Crunch. It is running Sludge. Does not take me out, but I am not able to farm down before they take me out here. That's interesting that a non-shadow can't even one-shot a Shadow Fairy. Because someone in the comments, I said that like I have a rank 3 Ultra League Drapion non-shadow. And someone in the comments said, you need the shadow. And my buddy said, you need the shadow. So I think that I need the shadow. So here we go. Another Jellicent, another Earthquake, and another Shield. So it's very, very, very frustrating. Tried to do the catch again. Did not work again. So they're going to Shadow Ball me here. It was very, very frustrating. So again, the team maybe could work, but not when I'm seeing 70% Jellicent leads mixed in with like Virizion, right? So I don't think the team's bad. I just think that it's like I did not have a good alignment the majority of these matchups. Maybe I should stick Swampert in the back. I usually run, I almost always run Swampert in the front, but maybe I should start running it in the back a bit more. So they Acid Spray me, does not take me out, so I kind of bank the move. Because I'm almost on Ice Cold Spear, so I bank the move, and I'm like, this is just acid moves, so that's not going to hurt, and I can farm a ton. Take this out with a Hydro, have some energy coming out, have an Ice Cold Spear kind of sitting there. I assume the Jellicent will come back in, which we've seen. I don't know if this looks a bit more in the yellow, but they'll still chip, yeah. As I'll say, they still chip a decent amount. I have no idea what energy they're at, so I'm going to try and maybe shield and get to another Hydro. And this is why you should count maybe, because they are at 2 surfs. So that is annoying, because if that was the case, I probably would have come and got energy advantage on my Ninetales. And this is where not having Psyshock is bad, because I would definitely throw a Psyshock to take this out. I'm Charming down. I don't think Weather Ball's going to take this out. Psyshock would take it out, but I do not have that. So what I might have to do is try and catch. I couldn't even catch. Although if they throw an Ice Cold Spear, it's going to be resisted as well. Get farmed down. I farm them down. And I get to an Earthquake before they get to it. So very, very, very ugly win in the end here. But a win is a win. So that's the team. Again, I didn't do well with it, but you saw I had like so many Jellicents and Tapu Finis and Virizion leads. So it's like I didn't do well with it, but like, could you just chalk that up to a bad thing? Because I've run the Swampert A9 core before. I've run the Swampert walrein core before, and it's a super strong core. So I think you just kind of got to chalk it up to a bunch of bad leads there. That I worked around some of them, but not all of them. Anyways, that is it. I think there's going to be one more, because I have like 2 or 3 more Ultra League teams. So one more Ultra League team this afternoon, and then a bunch of team suggestions tomorrow for single typing cup. And then we're probably going to run, I can run like 15 plus teams in single typing cup. It's going to be so fun to try all these teams in Pokemon that used to be strong that aren't strong anymore, like Hypno and Mew. And stuff like that. So it's gonna be fun to run. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.